This is July 19th of 2016. This is a Tuesday, so it is what they call Text Tuesday at our thrift store, a day that it is 25% off everything in the store, so I'm actually heading over there right now. It's only about 9:30 in the morning, so I really don't know if they're going to have anything this early, but I do like to go there multiple times on the 25% off day because you never know. Sometimes we won't put stuff out until 3 or 4 in the afternoon, so I'll usually go in the morning and then later on in the afternoon. Sometimes I'll actually go 3 times. I'll even go late at night, like around 6 or 7, because the thrift store is so close to where I live. It makes sense not to go. I mean, 3 times a day, but just for this one day, because you never know what you're going to find there. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for giving me really good prayers. Those of you that prayed for me for the recovery of my ear infection. Just for those of you that didn't see my other vlog the other day, the ear infection is totally cleared up. For the last week or so, I was suffering with a Eustachian tube problem, but that seemed to have since cleared up as well. No more issues with that, which is really, really nice, because I was okay during the day, but at nighttime it was a lot. I was in a lot of pain. I mean, I'd be laying down there and I would just try to go to sleep and it would just be throbbing like right here. So luckily that's cleared up. Hopefully that stays cleared up. The doctor wants me to stay on the decongestant and the ibuprofen for now. He said it may take a few more weeks for everything to get back to normal, but hopefully I won't have to go to the ear, nose, and throat specialist, because that'll cost big bucks, and it looks like I'm not going to have to, so thank you, Jesus, I don't need to. At least it looks like that. What else am I going to get up to today? Well, I do have a job. Actually, it's a friend of mine that is having some issues with his computer. I said I'd go over there and help him, and I'm also supposed to help him set up. He has an array of DVD players. I think he's got 15 of those Sony 100 spindle DVD players. So basically, he could have 1,500 DVDs hooked up, and we're going to try to hook him up. We got the stuff on eBay. I helped him order that. We got some HDMI switches and a whole bunch of HDMI cables off of eBay. So I'm going to go over there later on today and hopefully try to get all that set up. It shouldn't be too difficult. Basically, what we're going to do is he has, I think he has 3 HDMI ports on his TV, and since there's 15 of those units, we're going to use a switch for 5 of each of the DVD players. So he's got, I think he's got them stacked 3 rows. So basically he's got 5 here, 5 here, and 5 here. So one switch will control one row, another switch will control the middle row, and then the last switch will control that row right there. I don't know what we're going to do about his, he also has a cable box and a Blu-ray player. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I'm thinking we may be able to hook that up via the component cables. I'll have to figure that out once I get there, because I actually haven't seen behind his TV because he had a lot of stuff in front of it. So he said that he's pulled all that stuff out, so I hope indeed that he has, because I couldn't get back there before. So hopefully we're going to work on that. That's probably going to take probably 2 or 3 hours to get all that squared away to make sure everything's hooked up properly. And I want to get the information because I was really impressed with the switches that he ordered. He got these 5-port USB or 5-port HDMI switches on eBay, and I don't have the information in front of me, but if I remember to, I'll go ahead and put it in the link down here. But what's really cool about them is they actually come with a remote. So basically, he can number the remotes, like the remote 1 for the first set of the DVD players, and you can actually switch between each input manually from that remote. I believe it does automatically too, like mine does though, but you know, sometimes that glitches and you get stuck on one input and you need to go to another player. Well, now he can sit in his bed and he can manually switch that with the remote. And so these are really cool, and they were not expensive at all. I believe he paid $7.99, about $8 a piece for these switch boxes, and they're really nice for what they are. And I have to see, but I do need to see what the quality's like, because I know some people complain that when you break up HDMI ports, you tend to lose some quality. Now, I have a little cheap 2-to-1 switch at home on my TV, and I've never noticed any quality problems with that, but I'll probably see. I think what I'm going to do I'm going to hold off on giving you guys information on that right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and order one of those myself, do some testing on my own equipment, and then just do a review on it when it comes in. Well, we're almost here at the thrift store, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, just left the thrift store, and I found a few little things. It wasn't a huge score or anything, but a couple things that you might be interested in seeing. First thing, and I do remember this from my time at Best Buy, picked up this Dynex Wireless Enhanced G USB stick. This is dated 2006, and more likely than not is not going to work with a modern system like something running Windows 7 or 8 or even Windows 10, but for the 98 cents minus the 25% that I paid for, it came to about 75 cents. I figured it was worth it because I could actually use this on one of my vintage computers. If I want to set something up, say in the guest room or the den at one time, I can go ahead and use this. It says it works with Windows 98, 2000, and XP, so it'd be really cool to try that out. It looks like somebody did try to use it at one time, but I don't know if it's actually ever been used. You can see it's still there, and from what I can tell, all the software is there too. If you look right there, you can see it's got the discs and everything. So for the price, I thought that was something fairly interesting. I don't know why I bought this. Next is something I've actually never seen before. This is a Rayovac Value Bright flashing LED bracelet. I can only assume this is like for emergencies, like, you know, if you were on the side of the road and maybe needed to attract somebody's attention, so you broke down in the middle of the night, you could hold this up, people would see it blinking, and then maybe they'd actually see your car that you're in need of some assistance. It probably won't fit my wrist just because I have really thick wrists, but I figured maybe for Mom, I'd like to maybe have her keep this in the car for that exact purpose, because I know sometimes she'll forget her cell phone. The same thing with Dad, but this won't fit his wrist either. If she forgets her cell phone, and heaven forbid there was an emergency, her car broke down on the way home from work, and it was, you know, during the winter time when it was dark, basically, you know, this would really work nicely because she could wear this, she could flash it, and hopefully somebody would stop and help her out a little bit. Well, I'm going to have to head over to the job right now, actually to my buddy's house, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings. I may or may not come back. Since I did use the discount, there's really no point in coming back for anything because you're going to wind up having to pay full price, and more likely than not, they're not going to put anything else out until late tonight, so it should still be, if there's anything good in there, it should still be there tomorrow. So I think what I'll do is I'll hold off going to the thrift store until tomorrow morning, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm just leaving my friend's house, and look who came to say hi. This is his cat Felix, who is extremely friendly. Aren't you, buddy? He's a big boy too. He actually came and tried to get in my car when I was sitting before. Yeah, I know. I gotta pet him. He will not let me leave until I pet him a little bit. He's beautiful too. He's totally onyx, totally black. Good boy. Good boy. Meow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my friend said this cat will take all the attention you can give him, but he does kind of tend to nibble at you once in a while. So if he does, he says just tell him no, no. I gotta go home now, Felix. You gonna let me leave? No? No, I can't leave yet, huh? What? No, I can't leave? Yeah, I have some popcorn that my friend gave me, and I think he's looking to maybe get some of that. What if I give you a little belly rub? No, didn't want that, huh? See, he'll try to nibble at you a few times. All right, Felix, go on inside. All right, guys, so I'm back at Nick's, and I just had to show this to you. He only makes this a couple of times a week, but this is their navy bean soup. It is absolutely delicious. It's got little big pieces of ham in there, and I know I've talked about this before, but if you guys are ever in this area, come on by. This is some of the best soup you will ever eat. I mean, look at those thick pieces of ham right there. Nice beans in there. I think these are white beans, and they are absolutely delicious. They're called navy beans. Some people like to call them white beans. Well, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. I got a cup. Dad actually got a bowl, so he has yet to eat that. So let me finish this up, and then I'll talk to you guys a little bit. Dad and I are back home. We just finished our meal at Nick's, which was very good. Actually, excellent as usual. Kind of want to give you guys a quick update on the cats. Simon is still upstairs. He's feeling better, not really sneezing much, but he still doesn't have his energy back yet. So I think it's going to take a little bit longer for him to get over this. But I've noticed that LT has stopped sneezing for the most part. I think Dad said he heard her sneeze a little bit earlier. But let's go ahead and give you guys a little update. Say hi, Al. What you doing? I gave her some treats, so right now she's more interested in eating her treats, but you can see she's definitely feeling better. I don't hear a lot of congestion from her right now, so that is definitely a good sign. Hey, why don't you show your face? Ellie, why don't you show your face? You want to say hi? Hi, Ellie. Oh, no, not interested. So, yes, she is feeling much better, and I think he is too. It's just going to be a matter of time for them to get over whatever illness this was. I believe it was some kind of upper respiratory infection. That's what the vet concurs with me, and we just have to have him on antibiotics. Now, she has to go back in about a week to get another shot, and we're just giving him the pills. As a matter of fact, we need to go ahead and do that right now. Not fun if you guys have ever given cats pills, but he's okay. Basically what I do is I turn him upside down, I open his mouth, basically you use your thumb and either your index or middle finger to push on the jaw, and it'll open up his mouth. You put the pill in there, you shut it, and then you rub their throat while they're upside down, and that'll basically, they'll swallow the pill within about 30 seconds or so. Best thing I can tell you to do is once you think they've swallowed the pill, just hold them upside down for another minute or two, and they should be fine. You want to make sure it's actually gone down, because I've actually had it where I thought they swallowed the pill, and the next morning I came downstairs and I found it either in their food bowl or somewhere on the floor. So that's my recommendation if you ever have to give a cat a pill. Well, check this out, guys. She is definitely looking for some attention right now, aren't you, baby? Huh? Yeah, go say hi. Why don't you say hi? Hey, baby. Well, what? It's kind of a close-up for you. I usually don't get this close. But you can see she's doing much better. There's no nasal congestion right now. So I'm very pleased with her progress. Well, I'm going to give her some attention, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, this is encouraging. Simon's down here. I gave him his medicine, and he is definitely eating. I gave him a whole bunch of this ham, and he really, really likes it. This is really the only thing I can get him to eat now. I've tried giving him some of this meow mix, and he'll eat a little bit of it, but not like he used to. She eats it, though, which I guess is a good sign. But he just ate a bunch of that ham. You feeling better, bud? He's still a little weak. I can tell that his equilibrium's off, but I definitely think he's feeling better. Wasn't too thrilled about me giving him that pill, though. We'll let you eat, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. Well, this is it for the vlog today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.